Welcome to Speed Round Sunday on the Parenting Roundabout podcast, where we share a mini episode from our past for your weekend listening pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode. I don't know what prompted me to think of this, but the other day I was kind of reminiscing about how after I graduated from college, I moved to New York City, to Manhattan, with no money and no job. Wow. And because I wanted to work in magazine publishing, and that was kind of where I needed to be to do that. And I actually stayed at like a YMCA home for girls. No. I really did.
Really?
For like a week or two when I first got there. Yeah, I called it I think it was the Salvation Army. I called it the Home for Wayward Girls. But, I had my little single bed in the bathroom down the hall, and it was short-lived, but it was, something. So have you ever done anything crazy? I mean, it could be travel somewhere crazy or, go on a roller coaster. I don't know. What is the craziest thing that stands out in your past, Nicole?
Moving to America.
Maybe you might say that.
I would have never in a million years thought that I would pack up my family and move them down here within 2 months. So, yeah, crazy.
Oh, wow. You only had 2 months notice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
That's intense.
Had to pack up, do the house. And my husband was down here. I was up there, kids, job, everything. Wrap it up. Move south. Oh. And no family down here on our own.
That's a hard one. How about you, Terry?
Well, I mean, I made a couple of big moves, but I always had jobs at the other end, even if I didn't have family or anybody I knew. So I will say the craziest thing I did is after my sophomore year in college, my roommate and I went to Europe for 2 months. And when I think back on that trip, holy cow, were my parents right that we had no business doing that, and it was really a stupid thing to do. But we were all, it started out as hey, what would be fun to do? Let's just go to Europe for the summer. And then we just started planning it, and then we did it. We got our Eurail passes, and we stayed in hostels and bed and breakfasts, and we just traveled around Europe for 2 months and spent ridiculous amounts of money that we didn't really have, and
wore bad shoes.
And wore bad shoes that caused us to fall on our faces. And, I went there with a tiny little day pack, and I came home with a huge backpack full of books that was really more than I could possibly walk with. It was just all kinds of stupid. But really the only time in your life you would go do that is when you're midway through college and you have no responsibilities and you have no conception of money, and you just think, hey, this would be cool, and so you go. So, I mean, I'm glad I did it, I guess, but looking at it now, I'm horrified. We didn't get, just lost or robbed or killed or any one of many horrible things that could happen. But that was pretty crazy. I didn't appreciate at the time how crazy it was, but now I'm like, you did what?
Right. Oh, well, see, we can be exciting in our
in our distant past.
In our day. So that's it for today's Speed Round, and visit parentingroundabout.com for all of our episodes.